Holy fucking shit, I am so beyond mad right now, man. Let me tell you a story where upon I set my hotkey to start recording, and I press that hotkey, and it works for the previous video, but not for this video, and I don't notice I'm not recording until the last minute of the last mission. Fucking kill me right now, dude. I am so done. Okay, so now I've got to re-fucking play everything. Jesus Christ, unbelievable.
Restraints off. Your judgment has waited long enough.
Just get it over with.
That's what I said about this fucking game.
Granted us the power to doom your race. Let the deconstruction of our gifts begin. The majesty of our new fleet will be unparalleled.
She's gonna use her chopsticks to judo strike their asses. Hoi.
Ventured. Surface.
Absolutely retarded. Stupid shit. Would never happen.
That worked out pretty well. Or maybe not.
Lady, I haven't got all day. You want to be rescued or not?
This game is just straight bullshit now.
On the way. On the way. On the way. So,
On the way.
no thanks for rescuing me, Sergeant.
Later. The Covenant are assembling a huge fleet.
On the way. Suddenly, this LZ doesn't look so good. Spirit, we're gonna need backup. And another Pelican.
Excellent job.
Let's get out of here. I saw a teleporter over there.
Right away.
Well,
Right away.
I've already played this a retarded way the first time, so I guess I'll just play it the correct way this time. On the plus side, I guess all of these missions will go by a lot faster since I know the endings to them.
On the way.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, here we are. Get to watch this retarded teleporter shit happen. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Spirit of fire, we are ready for transport. Anders, stay by that beacon. On the
Let
way.
me just get to sit here and do nothing.
Where to? I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going.
I'm going, by the way. I'm going to kill myself.
I'm going.
On the way.
Why do the heroes have only one line? I don't get it.
Where to? Right away. Yes, blast them. On the way.
Don't say that.
I'm going. I'm going.
She's going. She's going. I'm going. I'm going to push this stop recording button. Fucking.
John, I think I know how to stop the Covenant. I need to get to my lab.
Oh my god.
Baby steps, Professor. Let's try not dying first. On the way.
Stand up, buckle up, shuffle to the door.
Don't say that. Why do they all say gay things? Why are they all raging homos in this military? I think Obama's inclusive fucking military process probably backfired here. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just because I've played as the UNSC for 15 missions now, but the Covenant, I can only hope that in Halo Wars 2 there is an actual Covenant campaign.
Falcon inbound to your position.
Because they seem like a much more attractive option, if that makes any
Finally.
sense.
Sergeant, I need you to stay down here and get this area locked down.
Well, what do you know? Lockdown is my specialty.
Ah, this is great. I love everything
On the
about
way.
this.
Got it. Got it.
Need a hand?
Kill confirmed.
Oh, what the fuck is over here? I didn't go over here at all.
Got it. Got it.
What do you... Fucking got it with the rest of them, you idiot.
Got it.
Holy got it. Wow, that grunt's got some mental disease. There we go. Wow, you like how she's running and gunning with that fucking... That's
On the
funny.
way. On the way.
Well, that's cool. It's almost like you were supposed to start over here or something. Really
On the
weird.
way.
I started in the middle of the map.
On the way.
Had to destroy an entire base. It's great.
Where to? On the way.
What is even happening with this particle effect?
On the way. Right away.
There we go.
On the way.
Yeah, see, this was, this is an easy base to destroy by comparison. The other base had, like, turrets and shit everywhere. It was great.
On the way.
I still destroyed it with just the Spartans and these infantry units, but you can imagine it was a little bit harder than it had to be.
Where to? On the way. On the way. Where to? On the way. Rockets away.
Ay, ay, ay.
Right away.
And then the Floods start attacking on top of it. It's all great.
Right away. Right away.
So I think with the UNSC bases, what happens is the more structures they have, the harder they are to destroy. I don't think that's the case for the Covenant bases. Pretty sure there's like some difference there. Oh, great. They drop you off a bunch of squads of elites. It's not even a bunch of squads, it's individual elites,
Get it.
but whatever.
Got it. I'll get it.
Papa, give us the dough.
Killing all of us.
XD, by the way.
On the way.
The last man alive is a medic. Good stuff.
Regeneration healing target. On the way.
We'll restore our squads here, and I'll remember to hit page up. 22 secs.
Where to? On the way.
22 secs, didn't you hear?
Got it.
On the way.
Got it.
Alright, so...
On the way.
There's also a really dumb optional objective here to trivialize basically the first half of the mission. We have to capture all 4 bases. This is our main objective. What's pretty frustrating is that there's really no indicator that this is,
On the way.
like, there's not really an easy to track indication that,
On the way.
like, of what your objectives are. There's not even an objective screen in the mission like, I can't hit F10 and see mission objectives. It's not even listed underneath the mission title or something.
Station complete.
So I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with that, but whatever. Alright, so since you can gain access to basically... well, since you have to get 4 bases, that means that there's a period of time where you're going to have 3 bases before you've won. And that means that it's obviously pretty easy to... secure quite a few different...
Reactor.
We've got to try and deal with this stuff before they
On the way. On the way.
destroy my turrets.
On the way.
Turret
Whatever, it
complete.
doesn't really matter.
On the way.
Yeah, okay. I'll just explain how this mission works. It's retarded. You have banshees that are just trained by these remote fucking areas that you get to deal with.
Supply pad.
It really doesn't make any sense. It's pretty much the most retarded thing I've seen in a while. Do we have elephants this mission? Yeah, we do. I don't think I'll even get one,
Supply
but
pad upgraded.
just curious.
More
So
research
basically, you just
required.
build 4 turrets at your base. You upgrade your turrets from the field armory, and that's all your base needs to defend itself. I think the
Supply pad.
hangar that spawns all of the banshees that attack you over here is all the way on the other side of the fucking world.
On the way.
Wow, that's pretty funny.
On the way.
That guy got XD'd. Yeah, we're just gonna try and make a move on that other middle base pretty soon.
I'll get it. Got it.
You do
Supply
not
pad
have it, man.
complete.
Let me tell you.
Supply pad upgraded. Too easy.
If there's one thing I know, it's that you do not have it.
Too easy.
Alright, so
On the way.
we'll sit here until we're fully kitted out, and we'll just get warthogs or maybe an elephant and train infantry out of that, even though we won't have any upgrades.
Supply pad upgraded. Right away. Supply pad complete.
Oh, they're actually attacking with units. This is weird. They only ever threw fucking banshees at me
On the
before.
way.
Maybe by claiming this bottom base first, I've actually made the AI not bug out or something. I don't know. Could be just talking out of my ass. Probably am. So we'll get adrenaline here,
Research.
and then get our...
Enemy engagement. Supply pad upgraded.
This is just
Turret
funny to
improved.
watch, honestly.
Right away.
I don't really give a shit if my
Standing by. Turret
flamethrowers die, but these guys, harder to fucking
complete. Supply pad complete.
keep alive. I don't even know why flamethrowers... I mean, they're really good in the early levels, and then after that they ceased being even remotely useful, so... Who knows?
Improved.
These guys are just gonna keep getting levels, which is gonna be hilarious. Yeah, we'll just do this. And we'll get an upgrade for our reactor, and we can start, getting our medium turret upgrade and our grenadier upgrade and get a couple of warthogs together, and we'll just be set to progress through the
Supply
mission.
pad upgraded. Adrenaline research.
The adrenaline upgrade is particularly important because
On the way.
we're so reliant on infantry for the early stages of this mission.
Right away.
So I think the middle base is actually what creates units.
Reactor improved.
I'm fairly certain that's what's happening anyways.
On the way.
And that's why we're actually getting attacked by, you know,
On the way.
not just banshees.
On the way. Right away.
Us intercepting this squad is pretty good too. This wave. As you can see, it scales up. You get attacked by more banshees as time goes on. I think only 2 got through, as our turrets can take care of that pretty well. We're also upgrading them, which is pretty good. Order up a warthog, set the rally point
All
here.
units.
Alright, so yeah. This is a pretty dumb mission overall. Feels pretty...
Buckle up, shuffle to the door.
Right away.
Stop saying.
On the way. Right away.
It's not allowed.
Rock it out. Right away. Rockets away.
Apparently he doesn't want to actually shoot his rockets or something. There we go. He did it. Good job. Yeah, so this is the other issue with this thing. It's just obnoxious to have to deal with all of the turrets that are on that base. We're going to throw a bunch of warthogs away, probably, trying to clear that out, but
Grenadier researched.
once reserves is done, we'll produce them a lot faster anyways, so at least there's that. I could get elephants, but honestly, I don't think that they're too important.
Begin healing target.
Let's turn around here and shoot these fucking jackals.
On the way. Warthog.
Oh, there's a bunch of squads on top of each other over there.
On the way.
What are we looking at?
Death.
Got it. On the way.
I don't know why he's not being
Moving out.
regenerated, but whatever.
Where to?
What are they even shooting at? I literally can't see what they're...
Reserves researched.
How? How are they shooting at that from that range? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, whatever, man. We can get our carpet bomb upgrades too, since it's not like we can really spend our money on anything else. Why did I come back to this?
On the way. Warthog rolling.
Stop! Stop.
On the way.
Fucking
Begin
relax.
healing target. On the way. On the way. On the way.
Okay.
On the way. Warthog ready to roll. Moving out.
Oh, man.
Moving out. Moving out.
Okay. Well, I guess we can just see what we can do here.
Right away. Neutralize. Rocket launch. On the way. On the way.
Just see what happens, man.
Rocket away. On the way. Base under attack.
Whoa!
On the way.
I don't know how that warthog didn't just fly off the cliff.
On the way. Triple bomb. On the way. On the way. All units.
Come on. Holy fucking shit, do you have enough jackals? Jesus Christ.
Where to? Where to? On the way.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's a lot of jackals. Holy shit.
Healing target.
That's scary. Why do they build so many? Whatever. We're destroying their hall anyways, so that's fine. Just keep getting warthogs for the time being. And pretty soon we'll have this base as well. We won't have to deal with much more. There's another shade turret over here, but those obviously aren't the end of the world. I guess we can try and for it. Oh, I see why this is going so slowly.
Got it. Base under attack.
Fucking engineer healing everything. So this is pretty much what you can expect throughout the entire game. It's great. It's fantastic. Truly heroic difficulty.
I'll get it.
Oh yeah, and here comes the attack waves, because we've
Got it.
weakened the base enough to warrant them to send units at us. I don't get it, man. But whatever, man. Whatever gets you guys off. It's just such a goofy mission, man.
I'll get it.
All units.
I don't know what we're looking at, man. Whatever it is, it's pretty goofy. Alright, there is one more,
Right away.
Holy shit! I really don't get this, man.
Base under attack. On the way. Regeneration ready. Healing target.
Alright, well. We're getting a base set up. Or we're attempting to. We've got obviously a lot of fucking money. We haven't really been able to spend any of it. Wow, I'm glad all of the Flood are attacking at the same time, too. Previously, they do nothing. Now they attack everywhere. Makes sense, you know? Definitely not just a gimmick or anything like that. Oh, yeah, this is reasonable, too. Of course, makes perfect sense. Fucking retarded, honestly. Ay, ay, ay. What a tizzy. Okay. So clearly we need to set up defenses in this area. I don't know how I think in general the fact that we can't select where we want to build our bases and everything like that feels like the, it makes the whole thing feel a little less...
Station complete.
Like, anything's in our control at all, really.
Base under attack.
Go ahead and get that.
Fortress upgrade complete.
Oh, man. Wait, why did they take so long to reacquire that target? Holy shit, that's weird. Alright, cool. Let's start getting these upgrades here. So a lot of this is just pretty grindy.
Twin engine researched. Turret complete.
I probably shouldn't have even bothered with the elephant upgrade. I'm never going to build them, so...
Supply pad complete. Firing on the way. Turret improved.
Ay, ay, ay. So, the gimmick in this mission, or the, well, besides all of that you see, like, I don't know how they managed to do this. They turned a fucking, literally, like, expand a bunch of times, like that core mechanic of RTS. They turned that into a gimmick. You gotta admire the amount of criminal stupidity that goes into that.
Turret improved.
So now that we've got the max upgrade for our turrets, it'll be a lot harder for them to bring them down. That one was already pretty weak, so why that one went down, but...
Reactor improved. Turret complete. Enemy engagement.
This is basically all that you're going to see. A lot of the fucking Banshees, until we build up enough of a force to destroy them. I went Heavy Hornet last time I did this, which was only like an hour ago. So I probably will not do the same thing this time. I'm going to go ahead and get full upgrades for the infantry, because that allows us to requisition extra ODST squads. They're coming from the hills. We can go ahead and start upgrading our tanks. The reason why I went
Yes.
a heavy emphasis on air units last mission is because of the gimmicky bonus objective that involves this.
Well, looky there. The Covenant abandoned the Scarab. Wonder if they left the keys in it.
I don't know why I don't know why it took me so long to react. I think the fact that my units just immediately ran in there actually killed some of my brain cells, sent me into like a mini stroke or something. Okay. I guess we can go for Warthogs until we have our fully upgraded Scorpions at the ready. Since most of our money that isn't spent on Scorpion upgrades is going to be going towards ODST upgrades, so Oh yeah, that's a good way to do that, I guess.
Supply pad upgraded. Canister ship.
All right, so in the meanwhile, we can send Alice over here to take this
I'll get it. Take your command.
Moving out. Moving
scarab.
out. Moving out.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we're getting upgrades. That's fine.
On the way.
So the next base is over here,
RPG research.
and then there's a teleporter we have to go through, which is going to be really retarded without air units. So whatever.
You know, the Covenant really shouldn't leave their toys lying around.
We can actually get all of our units moved over here in the meanwhile, while we wait to set up.
Yes. I'll get
Scarab is it's whatever.
it. Got it.
Like, obviously it's pretty strong, but it's not like the mission is unwinnable. I actually accidentally suicided it in the previous take of this, so I can probably intentionally suicide it this time, just for the sake of it. Do I even have these upgraded? Apparently not.
Medic research.
Alright, so I can get ODSTs pretty soon.
All units. Right away.
Oh yeah, this is it.
Turret improved.
Pretty retarded. So this base has 2 shield generators.
All units.
Are there seriously no other units over here? Yeah, I thought there were. AI doesn't defend in this game for whatever reason, so don't ask me why.
All units.
Where's our? We can just keeping a track of these upgrades. Obviously, I just said I was going to do
On the way.
something completely different with that money, but whatever. I'll do that later.
All units. Right away. Begin healing target.
I think healing the targets like that, regeneration or whatever, heal and repair, that's a pretty fucked up ability. I feel like it's pretty game changing. As buggy as it appears to be sometimes, it does seem like it's pretty broken. You can go ahead and kill their production.
All units.
Okay, cool. Get a Scorpion out.
Base under attack.
Yeah, whatever. So there's a hall up here. Oh, and I can actually walk up and destroy that too.
All units. All units. Warthog fired up. On the way.
Yeah, the last time I was over here, they had 1,000,000 fucking hunters, and they just one-shot my fucking scarab, which is pretty funny, in my
All
opinion.
units. All units.
Oh shit, they also came over here. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I'll send a bunch of my warthogs up here to clear out this
Moving out. Moving out.
fucking nonsense.
Moving out. Enemy engagement. Warthog, good to go. Local units. Pulling out.
Alright, cool.
Attack sword time!
Can't believe they didn't fix that bug either. So what you saw just there a split second ago is because that is an actual base site. If you remember to the last video, we had a mission where we started off with some...
Base under attack.
we started off with some units, or some supply pads that weren't actually attached to our base. So that's what that is. It's like this base site that you can build one structure on.
All units. On the way.
And obviously that means that what we just saw there with them removing that base build site option
Supply pad complete.
means that they literally didn't even bother
I'll get it.
to like make a new class of structure or whatever
I'll get it.
for some retarded reason.
Target. Yes.
I guess it wasn't as retarded since we had the fucking thing, but whatever. Still retarded. If we didn't have the scarab there, that might have still been pretty goofy to try and do. But maybe not.
Complete.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep track of everything. Presumably this guy's next. No? There might not be enough room for him. Yeah, I don't think there is.
Turret improved. Moving out. Moving out.
Maybe I just needed a... I think he was just bugged, actually.
Complete.
Alright, so they have a scarab over here. We can destroy it pretty easily. What do we have? Carpet bomb?
Here it comes. Initial coordinates dropping the herd.
All units.
I missed all of the fucking elites, somehow. That takes talent, I think.
Take them down. Pulling out. Enemy engagement. Supply pad complete.
Fuck him up.
Turret complete.
Oh, okay.
The Spartan is down.
Apparently they fucked up my scarab while I wasn't looking.
Rolling out the carpet.
I'll just reinforce with ODSTs. That's pretty retarded.
Standing down.
Base under
And then you just rocket it. Maybe that's still not enough, but...
Enemy is Tango.
A Spartan is down.
Yeah, well.
A Spartan is down.
What did you expect? Holy shit, this is still not dead, man.
Bombs out.
Oh, hopefully it's dead now. There we go, we did it. Yay.
On the way.
Regeneration healing.
Finally, indeed. Fuck him up.
On the way.
Let's get some.
Got it. Rockets away.
Fuck him up.
On the way.
Wow, that guy takes a lot of hits, apparently.
Spartan is back up. Spartan is back up. On the way.
Alright, cool. Well, we should probably get some reinforcements over there. I don't know what you guys think. Write in the chat if I should get some reinforcements. I'll postpone the recording in the next video just so I can hear your guys' input on that matter. Makes it pretty obnoxious to try and actually reinforce
Supply pad complete. On the way.
with that fucking teleporter nonsense.
Supply pad upgrade.
At any rate, we can go ahead and wipe this area. This thing stopped them from
Base under
fucking
attack.
spawning banshees in that area. And the other one is over here, next to that base that you see.
Ready to roll.
Lock and load.
Rocket launch. Rocket in the air. On the way.
Alright, cool.
On the way. Moving out.
I have another vehicle depot over here I should be using. We don't really need Wolverines. I mean, it's
Scorpion fueled and ready.
not really super necessary anyways.
Moving out. Enemy engagement. Rolling out. Warthog rolling. Rolling out.
Don't say that.
Moving out. Scorpion rolling out.
Okay.
Base under attack.
Yeah, so let's just go ahead and wipe out these fucking defenses.
Right away. Scorpion ready for combat. Right away.
We have all the upgrades for Scorpions, right? They have the power turret. It looks like they do.
Send us in. Local units. On the way. Right away. Rolling out. Moving out.
Alright, cool.
Scorpion ready to roll. Moving out.
It's not really important that I macro efficiently here,
On the way.
since obviously we're about to win.
Rocket out.
Hostile eliminated.
Got it.
Got it.
Healing target.
Alright, cool. Just shoot this shit. I don't really give a fuck about it. Oh no, they're spawning all of their units at the same time. What a fucking haha. Alright, cool.
Rolling out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Don't ping me.
Moving out. Moving out. Already at maximum population.
units.
Well, presumably I won't be for much longer.
Sight. Initial dropping the herd.
Wow, that's pretty fucking effective, honestly. Do I even... I don't even have that fully upgraded either.
All units. All units.
Alright, cool. Now we just need to set up this base in 20 seconds once it's fucking free.
If I die in a combat zone,
All units.
If you die in a combat zone, what? You'll finish your fucking line? Post-mortem? What a fucking joke that was. Oh, no. I don't get it, man. I thought I ordered up another Scorpion? He's probably... Yeah, I figured he was just sitting there doing nothing.
Pulling out.
Alright, cool, we're done. LOL.
Turret improved.
And it only took 36
Area
minutes.
is locked down. Anders done with their skull session.
The professor's filled me in. Good work, Sergeant. Stand by for mission briefing.
I ain't standing by for nothing. Oh, I only got silver this time. How did I only get silver this time? Maybe it's because I lost more units because I actually played it like an RTS.
Is this really going to work, Professor?
I believe this is our best hope. The overloaded FTL reactor will cause a chain reaction in the sun.
Enough to destroy all the ships here before the Covenant can get a chance to make anything from them.
Well, put simply, Captain, our reactor will cause the sun to go supernova, leaving nothing here but dust.
That's the weak part of this plan, if you ask me. We've no way home without that reactor.
One problem at a time, Serena. If the Covenant get their hands on these ships, it will mean the end of the war. We'll take our chances here to give humanity some hope.
I know it's been a tough call, Captain. But it's the right one.
Spirit of Fire, this is Forge. She's buttoned up and ready to go.
Deliver that package safely, Sergeant.
Keep the coffee hot. I'll be back before you know it.
I'll be monitoring you from here, Sergeant.
Well, it'll be pretty obvious if he succeeds.
Serena, get out of my lab. Well.
This is Victor 397. Stabilizers out. We can't carry her. Going down. Clear the area. We are dropping cargo.
Oh, with a name like Victor, you deserve to lose.
I don't want to take any more chances flying that core in. We're changing this to a ground operation.
I don't know where that unupgraded Warthog went, but whatever.
Use elephants to drag it up those ramps. They're the only vehicle with enough torque to pull that damn thing. Ready to roll.
I don't think I was ever attacked from air units or anything, so we're probably pretty safe here.
Moving out.
Let's go ahead and move these guys up.
Upgrade complete.
Got it.
There is some... Would you fucking move? Holy shit, these Spartans are bigger than Warthogs, apparently, according to their hitboxes.
Got it.
Jesus.
Rolling.
Oh yeah, there's some more supplies over here.
Reactor
And
complete.
then there's some more down here. So... I'm gonna do the daring thing and get my reactor upgraded immediately. I don't even know how I'm getting passive income at this point, but whatever.
Reactor improved.
What is giving me my income? What the fuck? That's weird. I guess you just get passive income in this game.
Supply pad complete.
Pretty sure that's not true. Pretty sure you don't get any income.
Ready to roll.
If you don't...
Rolling.
Whatever. I'm so fucking lost.
Rolling.
Scout out ahead of here a little bit. It's too bad those Pelicans didn't actually stay here and turn into cover, because that would actually make infantry somewhat viable in the early stages of this game, but they use a lot of vampires, which are really good against infantry, warthogs, and aircraft, so you have to sort of counter them with Wolverines exclusively. So we're going to go ahead and go for a vehicle depot early on, and then probably another reactor, actually, just because if we don't get another reactor,
Supply pad upgraded.
we can't actually build Wolverines, so... we don't really need the Wolverines, but I think it's probably good to get a fully upgraded set of Warthogs, and which requires the 3rd tech level. And then, yeah, I think it would just be better, honestly, even if we have to wait a little bit longer for the money to do so. Because, I don't know, that'll just be more efficient in the long run. The fact that I'm not getting any turrets early on is a good thing, too, since, like I said, we are not actually ever attacked by the, fucking...
Supply pad upgraded.
We're not ever attacked by, like, air units or anything, so it doesn't actually make sense to build turrets here.
Gunner researched.
The finale, the final mission, is next. This is the penultimate mission, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when you think about the scale of missions and everything else. I'll get the field armory later on. Obviously, it's going to be good to get adrenaline for our Spartans, but we don't need it right now. This, as far as I'm concerned. So we could get the Grenadier upgrade soon. Would make some sense.
Vehicle depot complete.
And this is what I'm talking about when I say that another reactor is necessary, because we can't even get Wolverines, let alone upgrade them, until after we get a 3rd tech level, so... To me, this is fine. We'll keep getting these upgrades as time and money permits. And the first attack from the Covenant is, like, Wraith-based, so... We can deal with that, and then we can start pushing up afterwards. So I'll go ahead and queue up the twin engine upgrade. I'll get the volley ability, because that'll be really useful for fighting against turrets and wraiths with just the couple of Wolverines that we have. And that way it doesn't put as much pressure on me to get any other vehicles. Cobras have been almost completely worthless this entire campaign, honestly. I tried to build them in that one mission in the 5th or 6th mission. It was in the 2nd video. And, they weren't particularly useful, honestly.
Grenadier researched.
Now that we've got twin engine on the way. I don't know what the fuck that sound was. It's just a random explosion for no reason, apparently. We've got volley on the way as well. We can go ahead and order up an elephant, and then maybe 1 or 2 more Wolverines. It actually wouldn't be bad to get a Scorpion or 2. What I did before was I built mostly Warthogs and Scorpions, but I didn't get this 3rd reactor. Might make more sense to
twin engine research.
Yeah, it might make more sense to just invest in a couple Scorpions early on, and then obviously to make our Warthog upgrades worthwhile, we actually build some Warthogs, which I haven't done yet. So we'll wait for that elephant to pop out.
Research.
Now that we've got volley available, we can
enemy engagement.
Ready to roll. Rolling.
Those are some aggressive as fuck hunters. Where the fuck is the... Where are the wraiths? Whatever.
Elephant. All right, let's hitch the elephant up to the FTL core and go from there.
Got it.
Start moving stuff into place here. And then we can go ahead and queue up another Scorpion pretty soon. We don't need canister shell, but obviously it would be pretty nice. Let me just go ahead and, like, set the rally point here.
Roll it out. Rolling.
Okay.
Rolling. Moving out.
So this is where we
Immediately.
have this attack wave coming in.
Moving out. Moving out. Rolling.
We should be able to deal with this pretty simply.
Attacking. Attacking.
Oh, there's more jackals than I remember. There's like 3 or 4 wraiths the last time I checked, so...
Roll it out. Rolling.
If that elephant gets destroyed on the ramp, the core will roll all the way back down. It's not going to be pretty.
Rolling.
What am I hearing? Oh.
Rolling.
Once the core reaches a flat area, it will no longer be in danger of rolling back down the hill. Get the core to level ground, and do try to avoid any unnecessary jostling.
Heading out. Rolling.
Alright, cool.
Rolling.
Oh yeah, here's that shit I was talking about.
Rolling.
All those fucking wraiths. I guess they just decided to not worried about attacking this time for some inexplicable fucking reason. Alright, cool. Well, we've done it somehow without losing anything.
Research.
So that canister shell ability is obviously going to be pretty important. Like I said, the turrets are particularly dangerous. That's because they are fully upgraded turrets, I think, from the start of the mission. So we can try our best to deal damage to them. They do require more than just a max shot's worth of damage to deal with, so we have got to remember that. But we can come over here and destroy this one with these Gauss Cannon Warthogs. And we should swap these fucking DPS, these vehicles. Fucking anti-air is dealing with the turret, and the tank is dealing with the fucking aircraft, so that makes sense. Oh, he's inside the... That's it, mission failed. Fucking elephant went inside the goddamn... main objective. GG. We should also grab some extra upgrades for the... some extra upgrades for the elephants, for obvious reasons. So, yeah. This is it, man. This is the whole game. No, obviously not. Alright. Well, I think they're fine to actually move in here. They don't really do that much damage, but whatever. Alright, man. You're really inside my fucking main objective today. Okay, cool. And I think there's some other supplies that are around, but I don't really remember. Yeah, there are some over here.
Enemy engagement.
Wow, those things are pretty fucking... They are actual anti-air units. Why? Explain yourself.
Rolling.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's go ahead and set this up. We can also take this time to upgrade our second reactor back here, since we have pretty close to the amount of money we need, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll just invest in a bunch of supply pads in this base, as well as a field armory.
Defense turret research.
So, yeah, this is basically it, man.
Reactor improved.
You can see on the minimap there are some yellow dots
Station
near our
complete.
destination. As far as I can tell, those are just those are the Forerunner units for sure. No questions asked about that. But wow, good job. We'll go ahead and heal some of our wounded or damaged vehicles. We don't have any infantry besides those Spartans, which are at full HP. So the field armory will come out here pretty soon. We'll just dump a bunch of money into that pretty early on. Oh yeah, that means the fact that we have another tech level means we should definitely invest in the dual launchers upgrade. When we have the cash. It's 900. Makes these Wolverines even more fucking devastating than they already are.
Field armory complete.
But obviously...
Enemy engagement.
I mean, I don't know. We probably don't need to worry about it too much right now. We got that adrenaline upgrade for our Spartans.
More resources
I
required.
was off by like less than a second. Fuck off. Alright, so this base doesn't really get attacked. I mean, especially since it's like a very linear mission this time around. We keep just progressing upward towards
Supply
the
pad complete.
site of the enemy bases. It's not like a base up here or anything. As you can see, the map just sort of ends at this point, so... They do some weird depth perception shit. I'll get one turret just in case some aircraft sneak by,
Supply
but
pad upgraded.
I don't think that's going to happen. And then I can get reserves and probably start getting the Mac Blast upgrades. Well, I think I should get the Mac Blast upgrade beforehand, actually, because production speed isn't really an issue right now.
Pad complete.
We're mostly just getting upgrades anyways. Go ahead and order up another supply pad. Let's go ahead and move all of our units
Turret
up.
complete.
You're facing the wrong way. You're shooting at a tiny fucking unit, then ran into death immediately.
Local units.
In a position. Rolling.
Alright, cool.
Supply pad upgraded.
Alright,
Supply pad complete.
get another Wolverine. Another Warthog.
Rolling.
There's some flood forces over here. Pretty easy to get through, in my opinion. Although we can probably try and prioritize the, yeah, there we go.
Back improved.
Let's go ahead and queue up some of this stuff. Yeah, I'm actually going to save up for the second Mac upgrade. Yeah, it is the second Mac upgrade. The Mac upgrades, the way that they work is that they,
All units. Fortress upgrade complete.
I don't know what's happening, but whatever. Wow, the Wolverines are pretty fast. Well, no, never mind. I'm forgetting that the Warthog is behind him, so he's going to be moving a little bit slower as a result. Wow, Ghosts. Holy shit, I haven't seen them in about 10 years. I mean, it makes sense. They're not particularly useful. One of the Covenant commanders has some upgrade that makes Ghosts actually really useful.
Enemy engagement.
Alright, so this is why I got the Mac upgrade. So we can do stuff like this.
Mac Blast incoming.
Shoot it.
Rounds depleted. Ready to roll. Ready.
So now we can move around here and deal with this.
Enemy engagement.
Alright, cool. It makes it a lot easier to dispatch the turrets, which are, as I've stated, fully upgraded turrets, so you obviously don't really want to... You don't want to give them too much time to actually wail on your units. Like here. Like what I was just doing, basically. I think last time I actually did wind up getting infantry or something. That might just be a fabrication, but whatever. Go ahead and destroy that. 2, why not? We don't really need to set up that base. I'm not even going to bother. Just going to keep rolling, as Forge is known to say. And there's one more base that we can just pretty much ignore.
Enemy engagement.
Okay, maybe don't do that. Lots of hunters. They are building the counter to our armies, apparently. We don't have the Mac Blast upgrade ready. Alright. Yeah, predictably this was not a very challenging mission. I mean, it wasn't really challenging the first time, but especially after you know what you have to do. Oh, man.
Sergeant, engineers are on their way to rig the core. We're nearly there.
Oh, fucking Christ, man. Wow, that one was really quick.
Gentlemen, we're burning sunshine here.
This is a pretty cool cinematic, I guess.
Sergeant.
I've already watched it, so.
Lieutenant? Take care of those elites. He's mine.
This seems like a really stupid fucking idea, though, trying to take on that guy alone. But, you know, power fantasies and all that. I can't really take the Spartans seriously, but whatever.
Like the rest of your race, weak and undisciplined.
Ah, you've been XP'd. What an XP.
There will be no female to save you this time.
Look me in the eye and say that.
As you wish. My face will be the last thing your pathetic eyes ever see.
You have been
For the
XP'd.
record, I would have kicked your ass the first time if the lady hadn't stopped me.
I don't get it, man.
Sir, it's already overheating. I'll have to separate the core and align them manually when they need to blow.
Son, I have a feeling before this is over, we'll need every last Spartan in the fight. I can do this. Report back to the ship.
Good luck, sir. It's been an honor.
You know what, Spartan, we won't fucking need? That retard bitch with the fucking machine gun. She's useless. I'd rather have Forge on his goddamn Warthog. Todd. That's my commentary. Alright, I'm going home. I've already done my
Captain,
job.
the exit passage has been sealed. Our escape is blocked.
Ground teams, find a way to open that portal or we're all dead.
The portal has 6 doors. You'll need to open them in the correct order.
Alright, cool.
Based on Anders' observations, the alien technology will only react to human touch.
Got it.
Yes?
Any other alien life nearby will lock the system.
On the way.
Alright, I'm not fucking activating that yet.
Clear out the area around this interlock.
Complete.
I mean, we can. It doesn't actually do anything, but... So what the fuck do we want to do here? Probably the same strategy that we did last time, actually. We do get an extra supply pad here in terms of that thing. So I'm going to go ahead and immediately upgrade my reactor like I did last time. And then I'll get rid of that fucking prompt because it's obnoxious.
On the way.
And, yeah.
Interlock released. On the way.
There is a scarab. I don't know where
Doors have some
or
sort
when
of
it
alien
comes.
glyphs on them. That may be the key to opening them.
Supply pad complete.
But... yeah.
Enemy engagement.
Oh, okay.
Supply pad
Let's
upgrade.
just get XD'd, man. Fucking Christ.
Got it.
Oh man, this is not
Got it. We're
not
good.
the greatest.
On the way.
Base under attack.
Excuse me?
Got it.
Got it.
Why do those do so much fucking damage? Holy shit!
You got it.
They've never made it to my base before. I've never seen this. Holy moly. Wow, that's some DPS, man. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess I'm getting turrets. Holy moly. So last time I think I did mostly warthogs and tanks. I'm on track to do that this time too, I guess. Even though we mostly did that the previous mission, so probably is boring to watch. I can try to go aircraft, I guess. I don't really give a fuck.
Pad upgraded.
Just get supply pads all the time. So the nearest enemy base is here. We can just destroy that so that we don't have to deal with anything. So there's the Scarab.
Watch out. Several large Covenant vehicles have been spotted.
It's just slowly being damaged by units that it refuses to attack, so maybe it'll die, I don't know. It had reduced health the last time I saw it. It had like, I don't know, a tiny bit of health gone, so maybe that was where it fucking came from, man. So do I want to go for Warthogs and aircraft? Probably, so I'll go ahead and start upgrading Warthogs. I can't believe it's just slowly being destroyed like this. This is really embarrassing. So this time we have access to all of the support powers, but we can only upgrade the Mac Blast from the, whatever it's called.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
We can only upgrade the Mac Blast from the Armory.
Hornet, good to go.
Don't say that.
On my way.
Supply pad complete.
Okay.
Grenadier researched.
Do we want to go for the advanced reactor, I wonder? We might want to. I don't really know, honestly.
Supply pad upgraded.
Yeah, then he just walked away. And then he just starts shooting Flood. Or this. He's shooting the interlock somehow.
Turret improved.
He's breaking the game. Basically, don't watch them, because if you watch those guys, you'll just
I'm beginning my ascent.
see a lot of bad shit happening.
Got it.
Alright, so now we've got our timer. I don't really like timers, but this is the final mission, so maybe they felt like they needed to increase the stakes somehow. Seems pretty lazy to me, but whatever. We'll just keep getting these units, Warthogs and Hornets, and then use our Spartans to help us here. They'll be pretty instrumental.
On my way.
Obviously, we don't actually have the ability to upgrade either of those two units in the current stage of the game, so we're going to need to really do our best to not die miserable deaths.
Warthog fired up.
We can probably keep reinforcing as time goes on and just
Hornet, good to go.
just go with what we've got now. I don't think that this is particularly difficult to clear, but I could be wrong. Oh, they haven't even set this base up, actually. So, one thing that is interesting about this game is that, at least as far as I can observe, the units, the missions themselves do seem to support the idea of well, I don't know what the fuck is happening over here. Whatever. Doesn't really matter, I guess. They do seem to allow for or facilitate anyways, early aggression. Like, the last time I fucking sat around doing nothing for like the first 5 minutes. And I was confronted with an entire base. But as you can clearly see, that's not what you actually have to deal with if you're intelligent with your timing. And you actually, you know, move out early on. I'm actually going to go ahead and heal those guys. They need to be... That's pretty valuable there, so then I'll just send my wounded warthogs over there to get healed. Don't do that. Um.
And flying.
So yeah, let's go ahead and set this base up.
Local units.
Stop that from happening, please. And then,
Ready to roll.
yeah, we can actually just select all
All
units now.
units.
Got it.
Coming in hot.
Hornet up.
Got
And
it.
then there's another thing that we can take control of, which is pretty important, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then I think, really we need to address the fact that the Scarab is here. We can just sort of...
Bring up Mac blast aborted.
I don't remember if this actually makes them more vulnerable, but I think that thing just patrols around. But whatever. So we'll go ahead and start upgrading everything. Get coomed, you idiot.
Station upgrade complete.
Alright, let's keep upgrading this.
You got it.
Use that guy. Get some turrets up. They still do spawn banshees in from like off the map in stupid places, which is pretty regrettable. I mean, after all, this is
Reactor
the final
complete.
mission.
Hornet here.
But
Base under
whatever.
attack. Local units. All units.
I'll get it.
Hopefully we don't aggro the Scarab here. I am going to go ahead and try and blow this stuff up, though. Well, I'll just hit the Scarab with it, honestly. It's going to be pretty important to deal with that stuff as best as we can.
Units.
This is pretty bad, though. We're losing a lot of stuff here.
Yes, I'll get it.
Supply pad.
Where the fuck is our sniper guy? Okay.
Too easy. Hornet here. On my way.
We might be able to back off and let the Spartans deal with this. Yeah. Okay, the Scarab actually moved somewhere.
Got it. I'll get it.
Yeah, it's moving back over there for some reason, so whatever, I'll take it. Let's go ahead and get the field armory and just keep gutting upgrades and everything else.
All units.
Um,
Supply pad complete.
okay, we need to upgrade wingmen for our Hornets to make them a lot more useful. Keep getting supply pad upgrades. Okay, cool. I don't know what to really expect from these guys, so whatever.
Supply pad
We'll get a field
upgrade.
armory eventually.
Supply pad upgraded.
Yeah, that should be coming
Turret
pretty
improved.
soon. After this
Turret
supply pad
improved.
over here on the left. So this
Okay.
means... I don't know what it means.
Hornet here.
It means I can probably get away with just hitting this stuff.
Hornet attacking.
Supply pad upgraded.
It's interesting that, oh shit, they're actually gonna get attacked by the Forerunner forces. Let me move back here.
Supply pad complete. Wingmen research.
On my way.
Oh, I thought that upgrade was already researched, to be honest. I figured it would have been, anyways. Alright, well... They don't seem to be taking damage from this fucking attack, the Forerunner attacks, unlike me. I took a lot of hits.
Hornet,
Let's just
good
say
to
that.
go. Regenerate healing target.
Alright,
Field
cool.
armory complete.
So what do we want to do then? Well, first of all, we want to get that adrenaline that I was talking about earlier. And second of all, we want to keep getting some units.
Hornet on station.
I guess we can get another turret just in case. Order up, yeah, we'll just order up a couple more Hornets, I guess.
Here it comes. Initial coordinates set.
Wait, is this fully upgraded already? Holy shit. I never used this last time.
Bombs away.
Yeah, it's... Why did they give us a fully upgraded fucking... That's funny. They knew you couldn't upgrade it, so they just let you fucking have a fully upgraded version for some reason.
Hornet up.
I don't know, man.
Hornet here.
Oh, XD, by the way. Like, you can tell those are spawned because they are stuck inside each other for some reason.
Adrenaline research.
Spinning up Mac blast aborted. Freeze them up. Dropping the cold. Hornet here. Hornet attacking.
Wow, yeah, it just kills most air units, apparently. Yeah, if we can just deal with this force now, we can, yeah, if we can do a number on that force, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. We'll just get a bunch of, a couple more Hornets sorted up, and a bunch more of everything else sorted up as well. We'll be in pretty good shape.
All units.
Because once we wipe out this area, this is like their main base.
A large
So.
Covenant base west of the portal.
Once we wipe out this area, we can... The main idea is that if you deal with their forces, you don't have to deal with much else. Like, if you deal with their main attack forces, then it's just a matter of destroying the... the turrets that they have and stuff.
Spinning up Mac rounds. Mac, away. Mac rounds depleted.
Alright, cool.
All units.
This is also the base that they spawn Banshees behind, so it's pretty hard to keep a hold of. I mean, you can do it, but it's kind of retarded to try, I think.
Already at maximum population.
Although if you don't try, then you can imagine what happens.
All units.
Wow, this is pretty satisfying. Just gunning hunters down, shooting them in the head. Oh boy. One of my Hornets is probably going to fly in. Oh no, the rally point's actually in a pretty good spot.
All units.
I'll get it.
Base under attack.
Gun him down. Fuck him up.
Enemy engagement.
Oh shit. Honestly, we can probably not wipe that out right now and focus on this base, and then we can wipe it out when I've got my Mac up. Alright, cool. Is it attacking? We can just move these guys around a little bit. Alright, cool. So now they don't actually have forces to attack us with, besides what's spawned. There's another base area over here and another base area over there. Wow, great.
You got it.
You got it. I do got it, you're right. So they do try to take this base back after a while, which is why it's important to actually garrison it and see if you can at least keep it. I never did upgrade my turrets last time, so maybe that's why the base eventually fell to all of those fucking Banshees that spawn behind it. Do we have any infantry? No, we don't. And we need to research ODSTs, obviously, before we can do anything. Before we can drop them for free. So maybe I'll throw a barracks down in this fire base once it's done. Can get chaff pod after the reactor finishes upgrading.
Reactor improved.
Oh, there it is. Cool.
Firebase.
Let's go ahead and immediately get that. And I was going to do barracks. And just supply. Not that we really need it too much. We've got all this stuff queued up as well.
Forge here. I'm at the access point to the sun. We'll need some time to break through.
Mac's not ready yet. We can also freeze the Scarab before we go in to attack it, which is pretty nice. Alright, so... I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's just attacking some shit. That's nice of it.
More resources required.
Since we're so close to full capacity anyways, it doesn't really make too much sense to me to... I guess I can order up a squad of Marines just to take this, but honestly, we're going to have a lot of supplies. It's not going to be too important. At least as far as I can tell. I have a bad habit of ordering up a bunch of fucking turrets at the same time. They do take a while to build. They don't build independent of one another. But the reason why that's a bad habit is that they can easily take like more than half of their health and damage if you just allow them to. I was not expecting the fucking Banshees to come this direction, let me tell you.
Turret upgraded. Supply pad upgraded.
Good to go.
Alright. Send you guys over there.
Supply pad complete.
Obviously, our supplies are through the fucking roof right now. Just look at the number going up and how fast it goes up. That's pretty retarded.
Improved. Turret complete.
It's only going to get more retarded as we continue to get supply pads. We got 4 more supply pads to get at this base.
Supply pad upgraded.
You got it.
Turret complete.
Yeah, I think this is basically...
Supply pad complete.
I don't know, man. This is pretty goofy, I think. That's what I think. So Mac is ready. We can take on the Scarab at any point
Turret
here.
improved.
Oh, as
Turret
soon as we need more money before we're done.
Reserves. Research.
This turret's
complete.
probably going to go down here.
Medic. Research.
We're gonna go ahead and swap this out to a missile launcher.
Supply pad complete.
Where are they
Turret
even
improved.
going, honestly?
Turret improved.
Just flying off the map. They're done with this game. They're like, fuck.
Generation healing targets.
Fuck this.
Turret improved.
So by now the Covenant have probably set up a
Turret
base
improved.
in the middle of the fucking flood. They just set up a base in the middle of here and the flood don't attack them for some reason.
Coming from the east side of the portal. Possible large alien infection.
What is wrong with these guys?
Supply pad complete.
Alright, what was I doing? Upgrading supply pads so I can further my retarded fucking...
Supply pad upgraded.
I don't even know what's happening, honestly. Alright, so if we
Spinning up Mac rounds.
Mac the shit out of this.
Mac rounds depleted.
There we go, cool.
Here it comes. Bombs out.
There you go. Cool.
Supply pad upgraded.
Alright, now we should
All
be able
units.
to move the rest of this shit over.
More resources required.
I don't see how. I have so much income right now, it's not even funny.
All units.
Alright, cool. What is I?
Got it.
I'm hearing a lot of sounds.
Got it.
A lot of strange noises.
Got it.
A lot of rockets.
Got it.
Supply pad upgraded.
We can set this base up just to be sure that the Covenant don't take it later.
I'll get it.
Base under attack.
You don't say.
Got it. Got it.
Alright, cool. And then, once ODST is done, we can drop down a squad over here and take this as well and laugh as our income gets even more autistic.
I'll get it.
Fire base ready.
I think the Covenant base is over here anyways. We don't actually really need to... I mean, obviously we don't need to take these bases. We don't even really need to...
ODST research.
Oh, they didn't take this after all.
Got it.
That's weird. They repeatedly took it last time, so I just assumed that they would take it this time.
I'll get it.
Let's just clear out the initial area over here anyways. We need to do this because we need to activate these fucking things, so... Oh shit, we can get Hawk super units. I guess we can get every kind of super unit. That does make sense. For the final fucking... final mission.
All units.
Got it. I'll get it.
The Hawks have like Gauss cannons or something on them? There's something retarded that they have.
Got it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Supply pad complete.
I'll get it.
Get coomed, you jokers.
Supply pad upgraded.
Hell jumpers are in the ODST heading downtown. Hell jumpers standing down.
Alright, cool. I don't really know what's happening, but whatever. So what is this one?
Another interlock is down.
Oh, okay, we just... Oh, we have to have a unit over here, I
An
think.
interlock has been deactivated.
Hell jumpers standing down.
That's it. The doors are paired. You need to activate both doors of a set to open them.
If you say so, man.
All units.
I'll get it. Got it. Got it.
This all seems pretty goofy that we have to do stuff this way. Honestly, I don't know about this one, man.
Pad complete. All units.
Got it. I'll get it.
Base under attack. Turret complete.
I don't know why I could release that one without needing a unit nearby, but whatever.
All units.
Got it.
Oh, we could have probably dropped the Scarab that way instead of using our fucking
Got it.
Mac, but it's not, what else would we have used the Mac for, honestly, so...
Supply pad
Whatever.
complete.
Alright, more missile launchers on these guys.
Turret complete. Station upgrade complete.
I don't even know what's happening
under
at this
attack.
point.
Turret improved.
I'm just trying to spend my money as fast as possible, and it's not working.
All units.
Okay, where's the other things? Oh, there's one over here.
Improved.
And then there's one at our main base. We'll go ahead and prep that one. And then we're done.
Pad upgrade.
LOL.
Got it.
Vehicle depot complete.
You'll get it, alright, man.
Got it.
Alright, cool, we
All
won.
units. Turret complete.
Oh, shit.
Regeneration
Oh,
aborted.
shit, I was trying to carpet bomb my own
Covenant
units.
forces will be at Forge's position in approximately 10 minutes.
Go fuck yourself.
Supply pad.
I already won the mission.
Sergeant Forge, all ground forces are evacuating to the Spirit of Fire.
Copy that. Get our people out of here. I'm blowing the core.
Okay. I've actually recorded this time, right? Okay, I'm not a lunatic. I am a lunatic, but I'm not as much of one as everybody
Hangar
thought.
Bay reports all crews checked in.
Then let's not outstay our welcome. Best speed away.
Captain, the gravity field from the sun is expanding. We're not going anywhere.
Let's see if we can't turn that to our advantage. Sereno, plot a course that takes us into the sun. We're going to slingshot around it.
Threading a needle while accelerating around an exploding star inside a planet that's falling apart? Well, sure. Why not?
Serena, can you do it?
It's done. You might want to hold on to something. Closing your eyes might help too.
Ha ha ha. Okay, go fuck yourself. Next D, by the way.
Captain, I would much rather stay awake to monitor this area.
Professor, there's been no sign of the Covenant for almost 2 weeks. There's nothing to do.
But Captain...
But nothing, Professor. You got us all out of there alive. Get some rest.
Not all of us, Captain. Not all of us.
Spooky shit, man. Well, that was a game. See you on Xbox Live. Ha! Ha! Go fuck you guys. Oh man. Well, I don't give a shit. All right, well, that was Halo Wars. That was a real game that was really made by real people, and I'm a real person who really played it and recorded it, really, this time. For real you, audience. So, yeah, Halo Wars, done in, what, 4 videos? 5 videos? I don't remember. It would have been 4, because this was, well, the last 3 missions. If there had been 16 missions, then it would have been the last 4, because I was doing 4 missions per video. So, actually, a longer campaign than I thought at first. And then I thought it would be much longer, and it actually was not much longer. Because the story pacing didn't really feel like it was building towards a conclusion, you know? So there is that. Again, there is no Covenant campaign. You can only control the UNSC. I thought that was kind of lame, but that's because I'm used to RTS titles that have a campaign for literally every race, so whatever. For my next trick, I will probably be recording either Armies of Exego or a non-publicized Red Alert 3 Uprising play. All of my non-publicized Let's Plays can be found in the playlists section of my channel, including my Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos, and Frozen Throne Let's Plays. They don't contain super politically correct dialogue and generally aren't of the same caliber since I record them for specific people as opposed to like a more general audience. So if you happen to be interested in that, just be warned, you know, especially if you're one of them people that is easily offended by words. Just take that into account before you watch the videos. And remember that it was your choice to click on them in the fucking first place. Thanks. And I'm sure I will see you guys later. I guess this is as good a place as any to talk about the fact that I have a Patreon. That's all I'll say. I have one. Do with that information what you will. I will probably not play any skirmish of this game because it is pretty much identical to what you saw, except for the fact that we could explore some of the Covenant units or some of the alternative tech trees. I mean, you saw everything for the UNSC had to offer, including all their abilities. But in the case of the Covenant, there's like a bunch of stuff that probably was never seen. For example, all of the Covenant have like super units, these heroes that they take. The Brute Chieftain has his own shit, and then there's the Arbiter and the Prophet, and they have their own set of hero abilities and whatnot. So, other than that, though, there's really not much of a point to actually play the skirmish unless you enjoy the base game, and I don't enjoy it enough to want to play it outside of a single-player story for the purposes of a Let's Play. So that will be it. Yeah, so like I said, for the next RTS title, you could expect probably Armies of Exego, which I will make a public viewing probably, unless I get really mad and start saying some randy stuff. But outside of that, I don't really know what I'm going to play. I might do Prey, the 2017 game. I think it was 2017. Might have been 2016. I don't fucking know. I might do Hellblade, another 2017 title. But aside from those two, I don't really have any non-RTS titles written down for me to try. Obviously, I've got a huge list of shit on Steam, so eventually I'll get to something else. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm done. Bye.